think, believe me, these niggas died of me. Look what I'm becoming. What I did, it made a man of me. All the that I did, I swear my mom.
What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, but before we handle that business, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, y'all know what's going on, man. Look, my Instagram will be right here. You're going to see it on the screen, man. Y'all just want to support me. Tap in, see when I'm posting, when I'm not posting. Get a little more familiar with Ty Fetty. Follow me on the gram, man. You know, DM me, show some love, whatever the case may be. Talk to me, ask me questions, all that. I'm with y'all. Y'all with me, so I'm with y'all. Y'all know that. With that being said, man, look, we got the tragic story of MoneyGangVontae. Ain't gonna lie, never heard of him. Don't know who he is. Don't know where he from. Don't know the story, nothing. One of y'all send it to me on the gram. And like I said, if y'all got any video recommendations, follow me on Instagram. DM me, bro. Send me links. I will watch them, bro. I promise, 100%. 90% of my videos I do is from y'all sending me videos, bro. So with that being said, let's tap in and see what's going on with MoneyGangVontae.
MoneyGangVontae was on his way up in the industry and doing shows to build momentum. But when he flew to the Bronx to perform, Vontae was brutally murdered in broad daylight. And this is the tragic story of how it all went down. MoneyGangVontae came up in Inglewood on the south side of Chicago. He was surrounded by music because of his family, but he was also surrounded by the streets and ended up getting active as a young kid. Vontae told Dirty Glove Bastard,
a lot of wild shit.
You know what's crazy? Look, though. Y'all know how I feel about Chicago, bro. They born with switches and skis out there, bro. They come out the womb with a ski on and a switch in their right hand. I'm telling y'all. Look, though. You claw, you realize, do what you gotta do to make it out one of the worst places in America, in the world, for real. Like, if we being honest in the, you know what I'm trying to say. Just to go out in another city that you probably let your guard down a little bit, this, that. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, the way I see it, Mo, I don't care if you in Chicago. I don't care if you in New York. I don't care if you in D.C. I don't care if you in Miami. Bro, I don't care if you in Utah, bro. Move like you would move at home, bro. Watch them mirrors. Don't post your location. Don't post your, like, just, everybody got access to everything nowadays, bro. And I can't say that music and YouTube, Instagram, whatever, influence a lot of people to do things that they normally wouldn't do. With that being said, bro, you could be in Nevada. You could be in Montana, and somebody see you with a chain on, they might try to snatch that joint, bro, because that's what's cool to do. You feel me? Always move like you at home. That's how I look at things. Move like you would if you in your hood, bro.
Crazy. Anything that was crazy was fun.
But even though he loved his city, Vontae knew he had to get out before he got trapped.
I love Chicago. It's just not a place that you can be from it just, you feel me, make a living at. You gotta move around, you can't be stuck. It's like a sinkhole, your ass gets sunk in.
He started rapping early, and back then, his older brother and cousins were the ones who pushed him to go hard and stay on the grind. Vontae's biggest influence was Lil Wayne, but without his family, he said that he probably wouldn't have stuck with recording music. There aren't a lot of concrete details about Vontae's early life, but he allegedly lost his younger brother in the streets and talks about it on the track On Sight. He said, "The ops steady dying cause they took my little brother. What you heard, them boys work undercover." It's not clear if Vontae's brother was actually murdered, but he knew he wanted to make his own lane and not follow anyone else in Chicago. So in 2017, he made the jump and moved out to LA to take music more seriously. A lot of rappers stay in their hometown because it's easier to build a local buzz first if people already know you. Staying in your hometown can definitely help, but Vontae knew it could drag you down too. He watched everything going down in Chicago and knew he had to move smarter. And that's when he decided to slide to the West Coast and get it popping from there. In his interview with Dirty Glove Bastard, Vontae said that leaving was really tough and it took a while for things to work out.
No, because I love my family in Chicago. All my family in Chicago. Not all my family, my little brother's in Cali with me, but my mom and them, my son and shit in Chicago.
At first, he'd go back and forth between LA and Chicago, but eventually he moved to the West Coast permanently and even built his own studio out there. Vontae wanted to bring everyone out to LA with him to get away from the wild streets of Chicago. He was hustling hard in the rap game and trying to get his money up so his whole family could leave too. But before he got the chance, Vontae was brutally shot and killed in the Bronx.
I seen that video, bro, like just on Twitter, on Instagram. Somebody sent it to me like back like a year, whenever. I think it happened like a year ago, last year, something like that. I remember this, bro. I remember this video.
Moving to LA, it took a few years for Vontae to get his name buzzing, but in 2022, everything was heading in the right direction. He dropped his debut album a year earlier and was finally building a reputation in the industry. And in 2022, he was picking up more shows across the country and his fan base was growing. In June 2022, Vontae was in New York for a show but had to go see an eye doctor first. It's not clear what kind of issues he was having, but afterwards he went to a pharmacy on East Tremont Avenue to pick up some eye drops with his homie. Vontae paid for the drops and walked back out with no pressure, but that's when everything went wrong.
Damn.
Vontae and his homie hung out on the block for a while, and about 20 minutes later, 2 dudes came up and allegedly tried to sell them some weed. Vontae apparently turned them down, and that's when 3 other dudes popped out and all 5 of them put hands on Vontae and his homie. His homie fell on the ground, then they pushed Vontae back into the pharmacy and kept beating him. The robbers already had him outnumbered. One of them still decided to up his strap and start letting off shots. Vontae was hit several times and collapsed in the pharmacy. The other dudes grabbed his chain and ran off. And Vontae was tragically pronounced dead after being rushed to a local hospital. What's wild about the situation is that all of the robbers ran up on Vontae and his homie without masks or anything. It's not clear if they had him picked out as a target before or just saw him on the street and decided to make their move.
And it's crazy though, right? Look, they said they snatched his chain, so obviously they seen his chain and was like, we got to put Shorty on the move. But the crazy part about it is the chain was probably fake, bruh. Or, shit. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know how big he was. I don't know if he was like, so I can't even say that. But, I mean, bro, come on, bro. He out there with no security, with no, bro. The chain probably wasn't no VVs. It ain't no, like, VS1. You're not going to go get that, go get 50,000 for that. They probably was going to go get about 4,000, if that. Had to split that between 5 people, bruh. Like, that's why I say these young niggas don't think, bruh. They don't think. You see him, he look wild. He ain't dressed like he fly, feel me? Not saying that you got to be dressed fly to have money in your pocket, but I'm saying he don't look like he dressed fly. He got a chain on, bruh. Like, you know how many people got fake chains because they try to fake it to make it, bruh? That don't ever cross people's mind, bruh. It ain't worth it, bruh. Now, granted, not even condoning it, bro, but if they just wanted to, you hear me, press them out, you hear me, jump them, whatever, all right, y'all, okay, you in the hood, bro, that's, come on, but you gonna up pipe on them, and it's 5-on-1, 5-on-2, and you see they don't got no pipe on them, not thinking, bro, like, that's what I call battery in their back, but they try to earn them stripes, but they doing it the wrong way, and they big homies, or they go back to their hood, whatever. I don't tell them about themselves, bro. They don't they don't pull them up, bro. They be like, yeah, bro, you just real life caught a body, bro. Yeah, that. Now they all booked. They got no masks, no gloves. What do you mean? It's New York, bro. It's cameras everywhere, bro. You don't got no ski on. You just like, come on, man. And then look, whole kill is the 4 other people that was jumping him probably was mad as hell that he pulled that trigger, bro. They ain't had no mask. They about to go, they all done, sitting, done, over with, finito. They probably mad as hell at him. And he think he the man because he just caught a body. That ain't law, bro. That shit ain't, don't stand on nothing. You don't get no stripes for that.
But robbing and shooting a dude in broad daylight with cameras everywhere is crazy.
Crazy.
Vontae's last IG post was a photo of himself in front of a bodega in the Bronx rocking his chain. And in the caption, he said,
like, come on, bro. That shit back, bro. Bro, you, like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. That's one of them Instagram joints, bro. You pay $75 for a letter. Come on, bro. We ain't
I got
crashing out,
so
bro.
much money, I got paper cuts. Rumors say that the dudes who killed him might have seen the post and went out looking for him. But right now, there's no evidence to back that up. Murdering him on camera with no mask on let everyone know that the killers didn't have a good plan. And it didn't take long for the cops to catch him.
Told you.
A couple weeks after Vontae's death, they found an 18-year-old named River Jones in his dorm at Monroe College and booked him for the murder. After the news broke, Vontae's brother Roger said that it felt good that at least one dude was already caught, but he was still waiting for the police to get the rest of them. By August, the police had 4 of the 5 suspects in custody. A 24-year-old named Isaiah Garrett is allegedly the dude who pulled the trigger.
Goofy.
And they tracked down Nason White and Alan Algarin in Georgia and brought them back to New York too. There's still a 5th dude out there who hasn't been caught yet. But in this case, there's basically no chance he'll get away with it. Even though Isaiah Garrett is the only one who allegedly shot Vontae, All 5 of them were involved with the situation, so they'll all be facing murder charges. People get
Exactly.
snitched on by dudes they crash out with all the time. And everyone in custody right now will probably be trying to get the police as much info as they can to try to get off a little bit easier. They probably won't be offered any plea deals since everyone was caught on camera and the prosecutors have all the evidence they need to lock them up.
They evidence rock solid. Only time the prosecution gonna give you that plea, bro, is if it's a chance, it's a loophole in that evidence, bro. It's a chance that your lawyer could come back and fight this with something that might disprove their theory, bro. If you on camera doing something, bro, your bond gonna be high as hell. If you get a bond, period, your bond gonna be high as hell because you did it, bro. You did it. And then 2, bro, you're not gonna get a plea, bro. Like there's no plea, bro. Only thing you can do is cooperate, bro. You're not gonna get a plea. They're not gonna say we'll give you 10. We'll give you 10. We'll offer you 10 years if you tell us this. They know everything. They see it on camera. Goofy. Like, come on, bro. These niggas don't think, man.
But that probably won't stop these dudes from snitching on their 5th homie and bringing him down with them. Vontae's death was tragic for so many reasons, but one of the worst parts about it all is that he left behind a young son named Kobe who was only in the 1st grade when his dad was murdered. Vontae was doing all the right things to build up a career and make a better life for his son, but all of that was taken away for a chain and a little bit of cash.
And that's why I say always move like you at the crib in your hood, bro, because he wouldn't have posted that picture if he was in Chicago. Now, I ain't saying it's the case, but he probably went to New York like, man, this ain't Chicago. I could lay low a little bit. I'm cool. Man, I'm telling you, bro, shit go down anywhere, bro. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if it's Idaho or LA, Chicago, or New York, bro. It's a nigga that's cut like that everywhere. That might try to pull your car everywhere. Move like you would in the hood, bro.
Vontae had been grinding in the rap game for years, but Roger said that he was also getting into the car business and that he wasn't ever going out looking for trouble. Vontae told Dirty Glove Bastard all about his plan to get bread and support everyone around him.
We gonna get some more Airbnb properties. I advise everybody to get assets behind what they doing. I think we gonna get more cars. I got Frenchie. I want to start a Frenchie kennel too, a little production company. Airbnb's got the studio.
Vontae had been living in LA for 5 years when he was murdered, but everyone around him said he never stopped giving back to his community in Chicago. He never had the chance to blow up and hit the mainstream, but that didn't stop him from helping whenever he could. According to him, Chicago isn't really a supportive rap scene, but he still had love for the city.
People in Chicago, they act like they support you, but they don't really support you. It's a good city though, I ain't gonna lie, I love my city. Can't get mad, I love Chicago.
Going to LA definitely helps him avoid all the drama that happens when you start popping off in your hometown though. Vontae seemed like he knew exactly what he was doing with his career. Even if he started getting offers from major labels, he said he wanted to stay independent and just get a distribution deal. That way he could own all of his music and only work with people he wanted to instead of getting linked up with random artists by a major label. He had a heavy focus on elevating everyone around him too. Vontae didn't go out and buy features from bigger artists just to get some clout. Instead, he put his own people on so they could grow together. Making it out of the streets of Chicago was a huge win and showed everyone that Vontae knew how to survive and make his own lane. But it seems like he felt too comfortable in the Bronx and ended up getting caught in a deadly situation.
See?
All of the Bronx can be dangerous, but Vontae was in Tremont when he died, which is one of the wildest neighborhoods in all of New York. Just walking around without security is wild. And Vontae was out there rocking expensive jewelry, which definitely put a target on his back. When the news broke that Vontae was out in Tremont with a chain and just one homie, people couldn't believe it. Maybe he thought it would be all good because it was the middle of the day. But Tremont is so wild that dudes are willing to commit murders in broad daylight on camera with no mask on. Unfortunately, we'll never get to see his full potential as an artist. But Vontae's legacy will live on in the people he left behind and the team he built. Rest in peace to MoneyGangVontae.
Now, rest in peace to bruh for sure. Like I said, never heard the song. I do remember that video surfacing on the internet, group chat, sent it, we talked about it, seen it on the internet. But it's like I said, bruh, I don't care where you at, bruh. Don't never let your guard down. You always got to be on defense. I don't care where you at, bruh. I don't care if it's the middle of the day. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning. I don't care if you in the mall. I don't care if you in a bingo hall, bruh. Always be on defense. I don't care if you in church, bruh. Always be always be prepared, bro. Cause like I said, bro, it's young niggas out here ready to crash, fool. Feel me? And when I say young niggas, I mean like, young adults, bro. Not, you feel me? Not no literally 13-year-olds, but 24-year-old is young, bro. That's a young adult, bro. He had a whole life ahead of him. He probably was going through it. Couldn't pay this, couldn't pay that. I need some money. Let me go take this chain off him, sell it, get some money. It ain't worth it, bro. Always play defense, bro. With that being said, make sure y'all stay smart, bro. Stay dangerous. I'm going to catch y'all next time, man. I'm gone.